Have you ever tumbled into something that completely changed your life? I did. I accidentally became a landlord, and that one rental property opened the door to a journey I never imagined. What if I told you that a house we used to live in now has a value over $3 million? This is the story of how one unexpected decision created a path to financial independence. Hi everyone, it's Korianne here. If you are new here, I teach ordinary people and aspiring investors how to build wealth through real estate. Slowly, sustainably, and with intention. If you enjoy real stories about building passive income and financial independence, make sure to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. Today, I'm sharing my personal wealth building journey with you, starting with the one property that changed everything. I'm taking you behind the scenes of how my real estate investing journey first started. So let's get into it. The first phrase is the accidental landlord. So years ago, my husband and I moved out of our old primary home. Instead of selling it right away, we decided to rent it out. We didn't plan to become a landlord. It just makes sense at the time. That's how I became what I now call an accidental landlord. To our surprise, after paying the mortgage and expenses, we were left with a few $100s in monthly cash flow. It wasn't much, but it was consistent and it felt like magic. Number 2 is the turning point. That one small taste of passive income sparked a question in my mind. What if we did this again? I didn't have the answer, so I signed up for a weekend real estate investing seminar. That weekend changed the trajectory of my life. I walked in curious and left with obsessed. I realized that real estate investing wasn't just for the wealthy or the ultra-connected. It was a system, a strategy, and most importantly, it was learnable. We can all achieve this. Now, number 3 is the learning process after the seminar. So I immersed myself in learning. Crazy, right? Books, podcasts, courses, mentors, you name it. I dove in. I realized that the key to building wealth through real estate wasn't buying the flashiest properties. It was about consistency, understanding the numbers, and choosing the right real estate markets. That first property showed me what's possible. It gave me the confidence to buy my second and third properties. And before I knew it, real estate became more than just an investment. It became the foundation of my financial future for myself and for my family. And number 4 is what happened to that property. So what happened to that one? We eventually sold it and exchanged it for $650,000. At the time, it felt like a big win, but today the property is worth about $3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $3 million. And why it's easy to focus on the numbers? The real lesson is this. Sometimes the biggest financial opportunities come from the most unexpected decisions. Number 5, the truth about wealth building. Here is something I want you to remember about wealth building in real estate. It's really slow and boring, and it's not flashy. It's not overnight. It's silent, steady, and intentional. Most of my wealth didn't come from one deal. It came from years of buying the right properties, managing them well, reinvesting the cash flow, and staying consistent even when it was hard. Real estate rewards patience. Number 6 is, if you're watching this and you have been thinking about real estate investing, start now. Start by learning. Start by running the numbers, analyze deals. Start by seeing your home not just as a place to live, but as a potential asset. You don't need to be perfect. I wasn't. I didn't have it all figured out when I began, but I started, and that's what made the difference. So if you are ready to build your own path to financial independence and freedom, I invite you to keep learning with me. Subscribe, drop your questions in the comments, and let's build your financial future one great property at a time. Thank you for watching. Your future starts with just one decision, just like mine did. Ciao.
Yeah, it's outside the city. Yeah, I can see it.